This is Eddie, a Tyrannosaurus rex, living at a high-quality, accredited animal facility. To offer Eddie the best possible welfare and veterinary care, we need to collect voluntary blood samples from him regularly. But how do we go about that? It's Jose here from Train Me Please. Let's go. Eddie is a dangerous animal, so all interactions with him must happen in protected contact as required by the facility's protocols. In fact, even if Eddie were much smaller, we'd still need to follow this safety rule. Did you know that Eddie's bite force could be over 12,000 pounds? That's like getting chomped by 3 cars at once. There are several important considerations for this procedure. We need to access a blood vessel in a way that ensures Eddie's comfort and makes him willing to participate. Here's what I have in mind. A large blood vessel runs along each side of Eddie's tail, and that's where we aim to collect the sample. We'll need to position Eddie near a barrier, allowing the keepers to access his tail safely while staying protected and being able to deliver reinforcers. A large log placed near the fence will help set the scene for this, creating a natural place for Eddie to line up. We'll also need a platform for the keepers to stand on to reach Eddie. As for reinforcers, we'll use a 5-kilogram turkey each time we mark the behavior. To ensure safety, the reinforcers will be delivered through a feeding chute. The keeper responsible for shaping Eddie's behavior will be at the tail end, supported by another keeper and later a veterinarian. They'll access the blood vessel through a small window in the fence. Here's our training plan. 1. Teach Eddie to line up in the correct position and accept reinforcers. 2. Desensitize Eddie to multiple people working near his tail and the opening and closing of the access window. 3. Help Eddie tolerate different stimuli in the target area, like cold water, warm water, a broom, a blunt needle, and more. Recreating the sensation of a needle breaking the skin is tough, so our next best option is to train Eddie to accept variability. This way, he'll be ready for the various sensations, making a strong reaction less likely when we need to break the skin. For routine blood samples, we'll aim to do them in the warmer months when the blood vessels are more dilated and easier to locate. We'll also keep the sessions variable in duration, setup, and number of people involved, maintaining a high ratio of sessions where we don't break the skin to those where we do. This simple training plan should help us reach our goal. If you'd like to know how Eddie ended up at the sanctuary and how his keepers feed him, stick around a little longer. But for now, please click the like button below to help others find this content. Cute photo as a thank you. Eddie was born in a clutch of 10 eggs, and his early life was fairly normal. But when he was still a juvenile, his mother passed away before he was fully independent. Eddie also suffered an injury to one of his legs, which meant he would never be efficient at finding food on his own. Luckily, a local sanctuary with the necessary permits and resources stepped in to care for him. As for feeding, Eddie's keepers use a variety of creative, futuristic solutions. One of my favorites is their use of high-grade drones to deliver food safely to any location in his habitat. T-Rex has an exceptional sense of smell. Eddie can likely detect the sense of his meals from far away, which makes this food delivery system super handy to create some physical challenges for him. He mainly eats carcasses of locally culled invasive species that would otherwise compete with native wildlife. Could you please drop a comment below with the keyword T-Rex? That will let me know that you watched the video to this point. If you'd like to support my mission for kind and humane animal training, you can buy me a coffee. I'll link that in the description below. And if you become a member, you'll get perks like discounts or even free access to my new Behavior Modification Principles course. Next, check out this video here. I'm sure you'll love it. Obrigado e até breve. Tchau!